Well, it seems like that's a wrap on Joann's. And for the small business sewing community, we're taking a huge hit for sure. Almost every sewist I know purchases from Joann's, whether it's a notion here or there or it's your main source of fabric. And for small business owners, it was a great place to get decent-ish quality things at a really cheap price. Now that they're closing though, I wanted to take a moment and share some of the wholesalers I have chosen to transition my business to in the last couple of years that offer even better quality, more reliability in the product offering, and better prices once you get past that wholesale minimum order. So the biggest one that I choose to wholesale is my fabric. I know that it is a large upfront cost to wholesale fabric. Once you get past that though, and I know it's scary, but once you are past that, it is a game changer for your business. I purchase quilt shop quality fabrics, Art Gallery, Cotton and Steel, Riley Blake, Robert Kaufman for $5 a yard. Yes, I buy it by the whole bolt, but if you're doing this as a true business, you should be going through that fabric. You are going to be much more profitable long term if you find great prints and stick to them versus doing hundreds of little one-off things, which is what I feel like a lot of people were doing if they purchased their fabric from Joann's. So like I said, where are we buying this fabric? Personally, I use a lot of Art Gallery fabrics and Cotton and Steel fabrics. Cotton and Steel fabrics is where you can get Rifle Paper Company prints, as well as their own lines. I've also ordered from Riley Blake, Robert Kaufman, and a few other places as well. But those are my main ones. Okay, so notions. This is the next big one. Your thread, your needles, all of that other little stuff that you need to run the business. Where are we ordering that from? Personally, I use Checker distributors. There are a few other places as well, but Checker has been great to me. It's where I choose to just kind of go back to. They are the place that sells notions, again, to quilt shops. So you're getting great quality products for a really good price. I buy my thread, I buy my rotary blades, I buy needles, all of that kind of stuff there. And I'm also able to get the kind of office type stuff I need there for my sewing business, not like actual office supplies, but like I just ordered a new cutting mat. When I need a new pair of scissors, all of that kind of stuff I can get through there at wholesale prices. They do also have their own fabric line. I have not ordered fabric from them. I'm sure it's good. I just, have walls of fabric over here, so I don't need to do that at this time, but just another option for you. They're also a great place to get interfacing. Interfacing is one that even I still would often get from Joann's, simply because when they did the 60% off interfacing and I could buy it by the bolt, that was a heck of a deal. Now, Checker Distributors is the best place I can find. If you're not at a point where you want to be buying these things wholesale, I'm going to suggest you look into Wawak, I think is how you say it, W-A-W-A-K. You do not have to purchase wholesale from them, like wholesale quantities. You can purchase smaller amounts, but they offer amazing prices. Really big in like the apparel sewing community, but again, your threads, your zippers, your needles, all of that kind of stuff, they sell interfacing as well. Just another great option to look into if you're not quite ready for wholesale, but also don't want, to be buying like onesie twosies here and there at your quilt shop. Other places I really love to order, Spoonflower. I've been doing so much more fabric through Spoonflower. If you order a certain amount, you do get wholesale pricing. They also have sales fairly regularly as well, so if you don't want to order that much. But I love the wide variety of things you can get for there. There are probably a million prints on there. You can find anything. So they've been really great as well. I personally am on the hunt for a new supplier for packaging type materials. So if you know anything about that, I'd love to hear it. In the past, I ordered poly mailers, tissue paper, that kind of stuff through Amazon. I don't really want to keep doing that, but it's where I've been able to find, again, reliability in the product offering and consistency in the past. I would love some suggestions there if you have any. And if you are a small sewing business and have a great place that you are buying products now that Joann's is closing, feel free to leave them in the comments so we can start a good conversation and help everybody out. I don't want to see any businesses have to close just because Joann's is closing. And I want to see this sewing community keep growing, which I'm really scared is not going to happen now that the most accessible sewing supply store is leaving. But unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. All we can do is keep supporting the businesses that are around. So, happy sewing!